What's up, guys? We're going to be going through the best NBA player props on PrizePicks today. Now, I did want to show you the results from yesterday's picks from my exclusive Discord group, and as you guys see, we actually got 18 picks correct, which was absolutely insane. Now, a lot of you comment wanting to see how many I got wrong, and I thought I'd show you in today's video. We only got 2 picks wrong and got 18 right, which is a 90% win rate. Yes, guys, you heard that right. 90% win rate. So we're on a huge hot streak, but if you want to get a 90% win rate and get 18 picks right like me, win more bets, and receive the best picks from some of the best bettors in the world for less than a cup of coffee, you can access the exclusive Discord and meet some of the best sport bettors in the game by joining my Patreon, should be linked down below in the description. Once you join, you'll have complete access to the Discord and can start winning more bets today. So make sure to join my Patreon using the link in the description. And here's one of our members who just signed up and won himself $369 just yesterday. Another member who won $50 for the 5th day in a row since joining my Discord. So guys, if you want to win big money like our members, the link will be in the description. So go join the Patreon to have access to the Discord group, and I will be continuing to upload every single day on this channel the best bets and props, so make sure to subscribe so you don't miss my daily uploads. All right, so let's get straight into the first pick. And when it comes to these picks, I'm not saying to chuck all of them into a parlay and hope for the best. Pick and choose the ones that you like and the ones that work best for you. So first pick we're going to be talking about is Austin Reaves for 5.5 assists, and this one actually is for less. Now look at Reaves. We've actually seen him go on the under in 3 out of the last 5 games, which is interesting to see, and they do face off against none other than the Golden State Warriors. Now, as you all know, Warriors are struggling a little bit this season, but they also rank 14th in assists allowed. But on top of that, when we actually look at the Warriors, they actually do a very good job at defending assists from the guard position. And because of those reasons, we actually do like the under for this situation here. We definitely see him being able to go on the under due to the fact that the Warriors play pretty strong defense against guards, and since they do restrict a lot of assists, we like the under for this. When we look at his average over the last 5 as well, when it comes to Austin Reaves, we've actually seen him go on the under, not only just 3 out of the last 5 times, but his average is also 5.2. So I think that's definitely going to be a huge thing for Austin Reaves, that with his normal usage rate, we tend to see him actually go on the under. Now the Golden State Warriors are also missing a couple of players, but we also have noticed that they are playing a lot slower, and because of that, their pace has definitely changed. So we are expecting a little bit of a slower game from this Warriors team without Stephen Curry, and with Chris Paul running the show, it tends to be more of a slow paced offense and also defense, and because of that, we do like the under for this situation. So Austin Reaves, 5.5 assists for less, I think is a great pick. So getting to the next pick, we're going to be talking about Fred VanFleet. So we all know Fred VanFleet has been playing fantastic for the Houston Rockets, and there's none other than points and assists for 26.5, and this one actually is for more. Now look at Fred VanFleet. We've actually seen him go on the over in 4 out of the last 5, which is fantastic to see, and they do face off against none other than the Cleveland Cavaliers. Now we look at actually Cleveland, when it comes to actually points allowed, we actually see a pretty different story. So Cleveland Cavaliers do actually rank 4th in points allowed, and when it comes to assists, also Cleveland Cavaliers do rank 4th. But the reason why we do like the over for this situation is not only has Fred VanFleet been able to hit this at a very consistent rate, but the times he has missed it, he's only missed it by 3.5, so he's gotten very close. But Alperen Sengun is also out. He has been injured and he is out for the rest of the season, and we are expecting a bit of a higher usage rate from Fred VanFleet when it comes to points and also assists as well. So we definitely think that is going to play a huge factor coming into this next game. Now Cleveland is also missing Evan Mobley and Max Strus in this matchup, which we think is definitely going to have a different outcome or a different effect on this team as well. So because of those reasons, we do actually like the over for him. So Fred VanFleet, 26.5 points and assists for more, I think is a great pick. Now getting to the next one, we're going to be talking about Jalen Green. So as you all know, Jalen Green is obviously Fred VanFleet's teammate, and this is another one for 20.5 points, and this one actually is for more. Now, when we look at Jalen Green, we've actually seen him go on the over in 2 out of the last 5 games, which is interesting to see. But on top of that, they do face off against the Cleveland Cavaliers, which we talked about earlier, and Cleveland, as we mentioned, does rank 4th in points allowed. Now, the reason why we do like the over for this situation is the same as Fred VanFleet. As we all know, Alperen Sengun is out, and we actually tend to see that when Alperen Sengun is out in general, just off the floor, we tend to see Jalen Green actually have a huge increase in his points department and an increase in his usage rate in that department as well. And because of that, we do like the over for this situation here for Jalen Green. You know, Sengun was definitely a big part of their offense, whether it's points, assists, rebounds, doesn't really matter. But I do believe someone like Jalen Green is definitely going to take an increase in his usage rate, which could see him go on the over, especially against Cleveland Cavaliers. Now, his average over the last 5 is also 22.8, so it is above this line, which is great to see. And the fact that Ty Jerome, Evan Mobley, and also Max Strus are still out for this game, it definitely gives Jalen Green a better shot of being able to go on the over here. So Jalen Green, 20.5 points, 4 more, I think is a fantastic pick as well. Now getting to the next one is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And this is none other than Reaves and assists for 11.5. However, this one actually is for less. Now look at SGA. We've actually been going the under in 3 out of the last 5 games, which is fantastic to see. And they do face off against none other than the Memphis Grizzlies. Now, as you all know, Memphis Grizzlies have had a bit of a rocky season, but they still do rank 11th in assists allowed, which is interesting to see. But they also rank 26 in rebounds allowed. Now, SGA definitely has a higher usage rate in the assist department, and the fact that Memphis rank higher in that, that's one of the reasons why we do like the under for this situation here. When we look at SGA, his average over the last 5 is actually 11.2, which is under this line. And although Grizzlies are missing a couple of players, we still actually expect this team to play pretty good defense, especially against the guard position, and they rank pretty high in defending rebounds and assists to the guard position as well, which I think is definitely a huge effect in total. Now when we look at Oklahoma City Thunder, they don't have any injuries, but on top of that, guys, Memphis, they are a pretty slow-paced team when it comes to the new roster that they have. You know, now that John Morant is still out and other players that are big players such as Watanabe, Lamar Stevens, Desmond Bain, Derrick Rose, list really does go on and on. We've seen that the new roster that they have in place right now, very slow-paced team, and because of that, we don't think SGA is going to get the same amount of volume that he usually gets, and that's why we like the under for it. And we also see that SGA over the last 5, they did play Memphis on March 11, and was only able to get 8, and we are expecting a similar outcome there. So SGA 11.5, Reaves and assists for less, I think is a great pick. So as you all know, I do want to get these picks out to you as soon as possible, but PrizePicks is delayed with some of their lines, so here are a couple of players you should definitely watch out for when their lines drop. So the first player we're going to be talking about is none other than Donovan Mitchell. Now, as you all know, when it comes to Donovan Mitchell, he has been averaging 22 points, 5.2 rebounds, and 5.2 assists in the last 5 games, so he has done a fantastic job for the Cleveland Cavaliers, and the Cavaliers do face off against none other than the Houston Rockets. So when it comes to the Houston Rockets, they do actually rank 10th in points allowed, which is interesting to see. On top of that, when it actually comes to assists allowed, they also do rank pretty high at 3rd, and rebounds allowed, guys, a little bit worse than that, but they actually do rank 23rd. So, you know, it is a bit of a discrepancy between everything, but we actually see someone like Donovan Mitchell go on the over here. Due to the fact that Evan Mobley is out, I definitely think that is a huge bonus. On top of that, when we actually look at Houston Rockets, they do a poor job at defending the guard position, which is exactly what Donovan Mitchell is. So that's one of the reasons why we do like the over for this situation here. You also got to realize that Houston don't have Alperen Sengun, and we all know Sengun was a huge part when it came to being a defensive anchor, and because of that, I definitely see that as a positive to see someone like Donovan Mitchell be able to go on the over here. So Donovan Mitchell, keep an eye out for his line. You know, if it is under these averages, then definitely look to go on the over. So getting to the next player is none other than Zion Williamson, who's been averaging 26.6 points, 8.4 rebounds, and 5 assists in the last 5 games. Now, the New Orleans Pelicans actually do face off against none other than the Portland Trail Blazers. Now, as you all know, Portland Trail Blazers aren't the greatest team. They do actually rank 17th in points allowed, 20th in assists allowed, and on top of that, when it comes to rebounds allowed, they actually do rank 16th. Because of that, we definitely could see Zion Williamson actually go on the over here. Portland aren't the greatest team, and the fact that Zion Williamson has such a high usage rate in all departments, whether it's points, rebounds, and assists, is one of the reasons why we really do like the over for this situation here. Zion Williamson is also just a great player. He's got the hot hand right now, scoring a bunch of points, grabbing a lot of boards, and also dishing out a lot of assists. And we think it will continue on into this next game against Portland. Now, Portland are a pretty fast-paced team, and on top of that, you know, with there being so much much volume due to a fast-paced game, we tend to see someone like Zion Williamson be able to go on the over here. So guys, definitely keep an eye out for his line. If it is under these averages, then definitely look to go on the over. Now getting to the next player is Jonathan Kuminga, who's been averaging 22.8 points, 5.2 rebounds, and 1.8 assists. Now Jonathan Kuminga has done a fantastic job for the Golden State Warriors, and the Golden State Warriors do face off against the Los Angeles Lakers. Now Lakers do rank 23rd in points allowed. On top of that, they also rank 26th in rebounds allowed, and when it comes to rebounds allowed, guys, they also do rank 20th. So when it comes to Jonathan Kuminga, he could have himself an over for this situation due to the fact that Lakers rank so low. On top of that, we are actually expecting Stephen Curry still to be out for this game, and on top of that, Draymond Green may not be playing as well. If Draymond Green isn't playing, I definitely see Jonathan Kuminga definitely being the main star in this matchup, and we've definitely seen him already start to score quite a lot of points ever since Stephen Curry has gone down with an injury, and we think that will continue on, especially against the Los Angeles Lakers. Now we look at the Lakers. Anthony Davis and LeBron James are probable for this game. Now they may still play, they may not. Even if they do play, we still see someone like Kuminga going on the over here, so definitely just keep an eye out for that, because I think if LeBron and AD are out, it even gives a better chance for Kuminga to go on the over. So guys, keep an eye out for his line like the other ones. If it is under these averages, then definitely look to go on the over. So guys, if you do want to win more bets and win more money, don't forget to join our exclusive Discord group by signing up to our Patreon. Should be linked down below in the description, or you can also find it in the pinned comment down below. Once you join, you'll have complete access to the Discord and can start winning more bets and win more money today. So guys, I'll see you over there, and I'll see you soon. Peace.